Hi, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Vicky, and in today's video, we're going to be going over what funds we used out of the sinking funds for the second week of June 2022. So if that sounds interesting, stick around. I thank you for everybody who's been subscribing. I really appreciate it. We are a family of 4 living in the San Francisco Bay Area on a journey to financial freedom. We became debt-free, but we're now back in debt. We bought a Yukon, which was not at the best time when gas prices are the way they are, but we really needed a family car and we became debt-free. And then we are now adding on to our house and took out our HELOC, our home equity line of credit. So we will be back in debt, but that's okay because we're going to be bringing my mom to come live with us, and I'm really excited and fortunate to have the opportunity. If any of you have lost a parent, you know how that feels, and I'm getting choked up because I'm filming this on Father's Day and I miss my dad immensely. So I'll try to gather myself and just show you. We just have 2 little sinking funds we use. So, I'll just tell you a little bit about my dad since it is Father's Day. My dad was born in Mexico and migrated here when he was 24 years old and met my mom, and they met at a dance. And my mom was in high school, and my dad was her first boyfriend, and they got married. And they had 4 kids. My dad was a welder. He did not want my mom working, so she stayed home with us. We drove her completely insane. And when the 4th one came, my little brother and I are 12 years apart. And my mom was like, okay, we can't afford another mouth, like I have to go to work. So I think she was excited to go back and, not go back, but get into the workforce and be around adults and people. And they were together 44 years, I can't recall. And then my dad passed away. And I was living in Los Angeles for 16 years. So I went to undergrad and law school in Los Angeles, and I had transferred and came back to the Bay Area, and I'm trying to say this without crying. I was so blessed to be here for a year and a half and literally spend almost every day near my dad. And so if you have your parents around, I just say, spend some time with them. That's my PSA for today. Enough of the sadness that I did not know was flowing. That's usually what happens. Let's review what we spent. Okay, so we spent $100 for a gift. One of Jim's best friends from growing up, his son graduated. And then we put Camila in Taekwondo. This is for 2 months worth of Taekwondo. So let's go ahead and stuff the envelopes. Wow, I did not see that one coming, but thank you for going down that memory lane and allowing me to share my daddy with you all. There's a video going around Instagram talking about how you do a secure attachment with somebody as far as a kid, and they say when your child walks in a room, your face should light up, kind of like a dog gets excited to see its owner. My dad used to absolutely light up when I entered a room, and I need to be mindful of that because it is pretty awesome to have that feeling. Okay, so we had $385. I went ahead and filled out the tracker. We took out 100, so we have to take out 100. I'll set that to the side, and so we should have 285 left. 1, 2, 50, 70, 85. Whew. Well, that one. I need to blow my nose. Like there's literally tears streaming down my face. But we're almost done, so I'll do that after this video. Luckily, you don't get to see my face today. If you're on Instagram, you see my face all the time. I have no problem storing. Okay, oh, not school. Sports, I rounded up to 170. It had 352 before. So we're going to take out 150, 170, put that to the side. And so now we only have 182 left. But I'm so glad we started the sinking fund. And looks like I'm going to have to beef it up, but that's okay. So 120, 140, 160, 180, 1 and 2, 182. Now, I don't pay for Santiago's Taekwondo monthly because I actually asked them if I could pay for a whole year and if they could give me a discount for, you know, paying a whole year up front. And they did. So we're going to do the first 2 months, see if she likes it. And then if so, then what I'll do is pay up front so that I don't have to do this once a month. And then I'll figure out what a yearly fee is and start saving that into the sinking fund so that when it comes up, which is this October, which reminds me, I got to start filling in the sinking fund for sports a little bit more because Santiago's is going to come due in, I think, October. So with that, that is our sinking funds. We spent $270 this week. This is actually not bad. Usually we're using 5 or 6 sinking funds a week. But I will leave you with that. Happy Father's Day to those here on earth and in heaven. And I will see you in the next video. My next video, we're going to go through the vacation budget and it'll be a more light and happier tone. So I apologize. Thank you for staying with me. I love you guys and I will see you in the next one. Take care.